Yes, I was out Friday, right? I gave a speech in Colorado, in fact, Colorado Springs, and I was coming back Saturday morning, and I met two people who, to me, underscored what Americans are and what they have to be if they want to stay ahead. Now, the first was Don. He was the driver who took me to the airport. This guy was amazing. He was a lot of fun, huge NASCAR fan, told me about his collection of toy, limited edition model cars, explained how they were gaining in value. But not only that, Don, he puts in tons of hours as a driver. He was going to go to Vail later on that day, all over the place, all over the state. But he also has his own business. In fact, he has 5 employees, and during the summer, they do a lot of spring repair jobs, painting, and things like that. Then I got on the plane, and I sat next to Lisa. She's an executive with a real big business helping architects handle succession issues, and also another business with big company retreats. She and her husband done very well in life, very well in the stock market. Now, these are two people that, by the way, will look the way you might imagine them to look. Don, he kind of reminded me of Norm from Cheers. And then Lisa reminded me of Helen Mirren. They both look what you would think they would look like. But because it's interesting because they were in different ends of the income spectrum, but they both are very happy with life because they were into life. Don told me he once imagined that he would be a supermarket manager after working in that business for 20 years. But he said, you know what? He stepped out of it, and now he's thrilled. And Lisa probably could retire tomorrow, but she's loving life. This is where America is today. Find things that pay you more for the effort that you put in. Stay passionate about it. You will not only earn a living, but you will be extraordinarily satisfied as well. All right, guys, I want to ask you about this, Scottie, because you get a little grief because you work really hard, you travel a lot, and you're making sacrifices, but you're like Don and Lisa in my mind.
Oh, no, definitely. And I think that your reason for motivation for doing this depends on yourself. They're individual. For me personally, for 2 reasons. One is because I want to provide a better life than I had for myself. And a lot of people my age are having to provide for the elders in their family as well, as we've seen healthcare and other things hit their retirement, and they can't necessarily survive as well of a quality of life. And then second, we talk about how negative the millennials can be. The good thing is that our parents told us that we could have anything we wanted. We could reach for our dream. But the difference between bad parents and good parents like mine told me, guess what? It's a lot of hard work. It's going to cause sacrifices. There's going to be bumps in the road, but you can do it. And it's a personal achievement and a work ethic that I think, and an excitement that this generation has.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I think it's the new way. I think you got to hustle. I think you got to have more than one iron in the fire, but I think it does come with a lot of pain also. Anybody here I know, anyone who's successful knows. Almost everyone I know who's successful is on their second or third marriage. That's or they've lost a little bit of hair. That's why Jim waited, okay? All right.